Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, Ridwanullah Maximizers. This is your boy Hussein Mohamud with Ridwanullah TV Vlogs. Bi-idhnillahi ta'ala. I haven't done a vlog in a long time and I'm not even sure if the camera prompt is actually stable. But I hope that it is for the duration of me getting back to work. Bi-idhnillahi ta'ala. So I just wanted to, bi-idhnillahi ta'ala, share a couple of things with you guys that I thought it was very, very profound in terms of what I want to do and what I realized. And it could be wrong. I just want to tell you that. I changed my mind in the drop of a dime. But in any case, you know, I do whatever Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is pleased with, and that meets my needs and wants. So I'm not really too concerned about your opinions. You can keep your opinions. I take constructive feedback. I'm not closed-minded like that. So yeah, what was I going to say? What I wanted to talk about, bi-idhnillahi ta'ala, is the fact that I'm fascinated with building brands and businesses. And building brands and businesses is not by any stretch of the imagination something easy to do. It's one of the hardest things I ever had to do in my life. And that's where the challenge is. That's where the growth and the opportunity really is. And, you know, for the next 10, 15 minutes or however long we have, I wanted to be able to share that with you. You know, some of the lessons that I've learned in, you know, yeah, I had a feeling that that's what it's going to be. Man, I need a better product, baby. I need a better product. All right. Actually, yeah, that product sucks, man. Hopefully somebody could get a better smartphone prompt or holder for the cars. Bi-idhnillahi ta'ala. It was good overall, but for some reason it doesn't seem to stick to the dash cam. I'm not gonna mention the brand name because I don't even know it, honestly. My friend is the one who actually gave that to me. Shout out to you. Anyway, man, all right, I'm gonna try to do the best that I can. Actually, you know what, let me just not be distracted while I'm driving. I'm just gonna pull over real quick, give you my 2 cents, and I'm gonna go about my day, bi-idhnillahi ta'ala. Not even sure where I'm going right now. Just kidding. I think I do. Well, I like to think I do. Alright, so not really sure what I was doing or saying, but we'll figure it out. Bi-idhnillahi ta'ala. It's a big horse right there. A big horse. Anyway, I haven't done a vlog in a long time, so I just wanted to kind of, you know, give my 2 cents, bi-idhnillahi ta'ala. So on this journey of trying to build brands and businesses online and offline, there's unbelievable amount of failures, you know, unbelievable amount of micro successes, somewhere in between in concept validation. And trying to live, you know, trying to maximize my life and wealth for the pleasure of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And, you know, some of you guys know exactly what I'm talking about, know the struggle, know the reality that majority of us are facing when it comes to building brands and businesses. And some of the things that I've realized is the first thing is you have to know what you need and want out of your brands and businesses. You know, some people are in the idea stage where they're just thinking about their business, brands and businesses. Some people are actually, they've started it. And some people are running it, right? And it might not be to the level that they want. And that's the third level, which is the growth. And then once you're growing your brands and businesses, the next level of that is obviously you have to get to the maximized level of whatever your maximized level may be. And then after that is sustainability, is making sure that it's sustained throughout time. And I'm taking pictures. I don't know why. Maybe it's a good thumbnail. Anyway. And I've realized it depends on what you need and want. So there's only two particular brands. There's a personal brand, and then there's a professional brand. So the personal brand is primarily something that is that has your name attached to it. You could change your name to whatever you want it to be, or you could just choose your name. Like for me, my personal brand is just my name, Hussein Mohamud. And then my professional brand is the Ridwanullah organization, an organization that I've been planning and working and trying and all of this trying to build, and it's still in the early stages. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. It's an ongoing battle, ongoing struggle. But one of the things that I've realized is I didn't know whether to do a personal brand or professional brand, and I'll tell you some of the conclusions that I've come up to up until this point and moving forward. But even moving forward, I might change my mind. I might see something that works and something that doesn't. But one of the things that I've realized is, based on what I need and want, I don't want just a personal brand. I want a professional brand, something that is bigger than me, something that is greater than what I am and what I'm building and what I want to build. Bi-idhnillahi ta'ala. Something that a lot of individuals can come around and put their mastermind behind to be able to take it to that next level. So by needing that, I already knew my thing would be to build a professional brand, and that's what I've been building for quite some time now. And then my personal brand gets neglected, and then you don't know whether to brand everything with your personal brand or your professional brand while you're building your personal brand and professional brand. And I know this sounds crazy to a lot of people, but the crazy people, the Islamic investorpreneurs, the investors and the entrepreneurs, know exactly what I'm talking about for the most part, because they can relate to some of the things that I'm saying. I'm just a little bit more fired up than usual. That's why I'm going about just letting you guys know, as I'm thinking about it, because I feel like I've come across something amazing on my journey to building my online businesses and investments and businesses and investments. And that is that the naming of what you're doing could be your professional brand, bi-idhnillahi ta'ala, as it is for me, or you could do it your personal brand if you want. And then after that, you focus on your personal brand as well as your professional brand. What I mean by that is, for example, the naming of what I'm choosing to be able to utilize is the Ridwanullah TV or Ridwanullah Media or Ridwanullah TV Vlogs, show, anything along those lines. And what I was doing for a long time is I was posting on my professional page. But I've realized I have to build my personal brand to be able to also build my professional brand. And it's always like a tug and war, back and forth with everything that you want to do. And I've realized I'll keep the naming as my professional brand, but I'll utilize through my personal brand as well as my professional brands, bi-idhnillahi ta'ala. So I hope that makes sense. What that means for me is I'll be sticking to the Ridwanullah TV, building the vlogs, the shows, the talks, the Q&As, and everything else that comes behind the Ridwanullah brand under the Ridwanullah TV show and under the Ridwanullah Media, and so forth and so on. But what I've realized is I'm going to be building it through my personal brand first and foremost, and then sending it to my professional brands, bi-idhnillahi ta'ala. And the value of that is, not only do I have something credible to build my personal professional brands off of, I'll be able to, do things on my own through my personal brand, and as well as building a team of individuals that see the visions, that see the vision, that see the purpose, and that see the mission that we can execute from, and developing different businesses and investments and organizations that support the masjid through through these efforts, bi-idhnillahi ta'ala. And it takes a lot of work. A lot of us are looking for the shortcuts, and there are no shortcuts to any level of success that you want to build. And I'm not speaking from I'm there yet. I'm speaking from I'm on the journey to that destination, bi-idhnillahi ta'ala. So, you know, in between my shows and everything else, every now and then when I find something valuable, something important to be able to share with you when I'm fed up and fired up, especially, I'll be able to share that with you. So building your brands and businesses is going to be very, very important. And it's going to be very, very awkward doing it online. And a lot of us that are not consistently producing content online don't have that solid belief that online business is real. I'm still learning about it myself, even though I've been doing it or learning about it and trying to do it since 2013, as far as I can remember. But, you know, within that same token, you know, all the painful problems and challenges and the failures and everything else that you go through throughout your journey back to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in building your life and wealth, and building all of these different brands and businesses and investments and organizations that are supporting the masjid and the ummah and world, is going to be important for us to continuously do that. And, you know, I'm really, really excited because I'm all of the stuff that I wanted to do now are starting to make sense. Starting to have some legs and starting to have some level of validity, and it is in accordance to what I believe about it, not what other people believe about it for me. So it's going to be an ongoing battle for me, bi-idhnillahi ta'ala. One of the other things that I've realized is instead of trying to create content that people might like, need, and want, what I'm doing right now is I'm trying to create content around what I need and want, what I like and do. Bi-idhnillahi ta'ala, and hopefully through that we could resonate, and you know what I mean, you could purchase some of the things that I'm creating, and I hope that you guys can help me in that process in figuring out what I need and want and what you guys need and want, and helping you guys on your journey to completely maximizing the pleasure of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, which in essence is completely maximizing your life and wealth in this dunya and in the akhirah by the grace, will, and for the pleasure of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. I'm really, really excited about a lot of the things that are coming up for the Ridwanullah organization, as well as my personal brand and everything else, or I should say my personal brand, as well as the Ridwanullah organization and everything else in between, bi-idhnillahi ta'ala. So I hope that this makes sense and this was somewhat insightful and valuable for whatever your journey is, whatever you're struggling against, whatever you're struggling for. Bi-idhnillahi ta'ala. Jazakumullahu khair, Ridwanullah family. My challenge for you in this vlog is to think about the brands and businesses that you want to build, and take that a little bit more seriously, bi-idhnillahi ta'ala. And leave your comment below on what you are currently working on. For me right now, I'm working on building the Ridwanullah organization through my personal brand as well as professional brands, bi-idhnillahi ta'ala. And if you're new to the channels, please press the subscribe button. And you know, if you've liked this video, please press the like button for more content like this. Share with your family and friends, whoever's trying to build brands and businesses within the boundaries, rules, and regulations of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, which is the key to everlasting, blissfully successful life and wealth, is to do it within the boundaries, rules, and regulations of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, which not a lot of people are doing. So share this to help me grow my personal brand as well as professional brands under the Ridwanullah organization, Ridwanullah TV. Everything is for Ridwanullah, bi-idhnillahi ta'ala. Yeah, I'm really excited. I don't know where this journey is going to take me, but I'm really, really excited about the process and everything else that it entails. As hard and hectic as it can get at certain times, bi-idhnillahi ta'ala. Jazakumullahu khair, Ridwanullah maximizers, for tuning into another episode of Ridwanullah TV Vlogs, your source to completely maximize your life and wealth in this dunya and in the akhirah by the grace, will, and for the pleasure of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala.